These papers I got, on the back has the awards and stuff, and if you got a pen, you can kind of fill in the last three, kind of our awards. Just to start us out, and we'll thank you all for coming here. Not the most organized at getting the banquets and stuff together, so I kind of lean on you guys. Thank you to Ruth Ann for setting everything up, and all the moms that help, as you guys always do. You know, Heather bringing me Starbucks and the meats, and Ruth Ann and Ellen always cooking and making stuff, and all you guys always helping out. Really appreciated, and it makes my job a lot easier. It really does. It allows me to just kind of focus on the wrestling part, which is great. A couple of things this year. You know, we've all talked about this throughout the year. The numbers weren't where we wanted it to be. So the team, some of our team goals that we aspired for, we weren't able to get, but we were able to be a 6th place district team, 6th place in the Central District. That's the highest Westland's done, and I looked all this up. I think it's since '03 or something like that. We've got a couple guys that have done things that haven't been done in 20 years. You know, so despite the limitations and despite some of the things that we were kind of going into this year, with COVID and everything that came along with that, we had some tremendous results, some legendary performances, and this is just a great, you know, we're never going to have these 8 kids together again. You know, it's just a special year for you guys. Just tremendous stuff, and you guys put the program back on the map and make Westland a name that people, you know, is a force to be reckoned with. When I got here 3 years ago, I remember the guy at the district office almost laughed at me when I said I was taking the wrestling job. He's like, "Good luck with that," and but he didn't know that you guys were coming along. He didn't know, you know, the work you guys put in, and so you guys have transformed this from, you know, a program that people kind of felt like they walked over to top 10, top 16 in the Central District. All right, you guys did that. All right, so I just wanted to say that to start things out, to kind of put things into perspective. You know, you get kind of caught up with the day-to-day stuff, and you forget, you know, all the good stuff that you really are doing. So, congratulations, you guys, for that. First thing I want to do, I'm just going to kind of go straight down this list. Our first-year letter winners. We had Colin Crozier and Ivan Medina. If you guys want to come up. Real quick. All right, you're going to stand up here for a second in front of everybody. So Ivan and Colin both, Colin's been wrestling a little longer. Ivan's still relatively new, but they both put a lot of time in the off season and in season, lifting, training. They've made tremendous improvements throughout the year and through the past few years. And unfortunately, Ivan's on to maybe not bigger and better things. Smaller things. He's on to new things. But we still get Colin, and we're excited about their growth, and we're excited for Ivan to talk to us about how he's doing over in Indiana. So if you guys will give him a hand, Colin and Ivan. All right. Then we didn't have any second-year award winners, but we had quite a few third-year varsity winners. So the first year guys, you guys got your Letterman jacket patches. Third year guys will get a plaque. So I'll just call you guys up, and then we can kind of talk about you and we'll clap afterwards. So Tyler Jude, Trent Jude, Colby Lightfoot, Jacob Hurley, and Jacob Moult. So these guys here, along with Bryson, you know, this is pretty much the group that I came in with when we first got the job here at Westland. You guys, along with Bryson, were, you know, the core kind of from that start, and then Drew when we first started, and then, you know, Ivan and Colin came up, but this has kind of been the meat of our team, these juniors here. And to be a third-year letter winner is pretty special in itself. That doesn't, most people don't get that, you know. A lot of kids, maybe 1 or 2 years, but 3 years, and as a junior, they're all on track to be four-year letter winners, which is a pretty special thing. And they've just been so influential in building this program. I can't say enough about these guys. So, third-year letter winners, can we round of applause? And then our lone senior, our fourth-year letter winner, gets also a plaque. It's a little cooler looking though. Round of applause. I don't think so. Fourth-year letter winner, Bryson Palmer. So Bryson, you know, another guy we could talk about for hours. Bryson's also, we'll talk about in second year, a multi-year captain, 4-year letter winner. I don't have the data and stuff on that, but you know, Drew was probably the closest one. He wasn't. I don't think he was a 4-year letter winner. I don't know the last time we had a 4th-year letter winner. That's really impressive. And like I said, with those juniors, when I first came here, and then Bryson and Drew were the guys here that were already established, and we were able to build this thing with them. And Bryson was a state qualifier last year. Didn't get that opportunity because of the tournament being canceled, which kind of stunk. Was a state alternate this year. Another great year. Definitely going to leave Westland as a Westland legend. His name's on the wall. He's in history. You know, he's part of the Westland history now, and we don't take those things lightly. And really proud of him, Bryson Palmer. Tell me what this box is. The next one we're going to go to is our captain awards. These are our captains. We had 2 captains this year, just as we did last year, and they're the same 2. Second-year captains, Bryson Palmer and Jacob Hurley. A year ago, we had voted on these 2 to be the captains of our team. It was overwhelmingly those 2 as the captains. And this year, we just felt like it continued to be, they were our leaders still for the team. A couple guys that, you know, could definitely be captains going into next year, but we definitely felt that Bryson and Jacob were our leaders this year. And they're a big reason, again, why we've had, you know, the success we've had. So, Jacob, Bryson. So as we go kind of looking forward, you know, as we go into next year, and it was our goal this year, and then all the stuff happened. Going into next year, our goal, our next kind of big milestone that Westland hasn't done in, you know, 2 decades or whatever it's been, is the team championship of the OCC. You know, that's what we're hoping we would have achieved it this year. We're working on, you know, we have a pretty good, not a huge 8th grade class coming up. We have some really good kids coming up. We're excited. We'll probably get some kids back that didn't wrestle last year because of COVID. So we're excited about getting some of the guys back and some new kids. And if we can get the weight classes full, we feel really confident in what we can do at a team level. But despite that, there was no, so we didn't win the team title, but there was no doubt that we were the most talented and the highest end OCC Ohio team. We had a lot of great recognitions, and we have 5 first team OCC Ohio members this year. 5 OCC, which is tremendous. I've never been on a team that's had 5 first team conference guys. I guess next year we'll probably do it again, but other than that, I don't know if I ever will again. You know, I mean, it's very rare. It's very special what you guys have done. So I'll call you guys up. First team, Tyler Jude.
My question is, how can we have 5 of OCC, first team OCC, but not have the coach of the year?
I don't know. Bryson Palmer. Jacob Mullins. Jacob Mullins. Again, another great group here. First team is nothing, is a huge accomplishment.